What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday Morning Live, Season 4, Episode 26. Hope everybody's doing well today. It is, it's been crazy since I got here. I got here really early this morning at like 7-ish or something like that. And because of that whole Supreme Court decision yesterday, it has been activities in the area, and we also have an event going on right here. And there's a lot of cops in the area today. A lot of police in the area for a nice warm Saturday. Why is my camera doing that? Why is my camera so narrow? Oh, I know. Never mind. Thank you for the heads up on the stream. Cameras are all working okay. That's good. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. I have failed myself and everybody in the company today by not having any Mississippi cold drip. Actually, the company failed me because they never brought my order. It's their fault. So I'm sipping on Coke and Kim's Special Coffee. I've got a sore throat. I think it's just from video and talking and stuff. Oh, yeah, we got a Mr. Forbes, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Anybody that's got to run, I understand completely. But we got to get assembled. Ready, lock force. Wait a minute. I'm going to remember to turn it back up. Lock force, assemble. Seems to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. Drinking a can of Coke too. We're twinsies today. Twinsies. And yeah, you'll see it in a minute because that's kind of the point of today's video. Is as always we're organizing, cleaning, doing such and so forth. But we do have two target areas today. One of them is the very front counter, which I've already kind of started cleaning, and then we're going to try to figure out how to tweak this area right here. All right, girls, you see that 15 minutes on now. So, and then we're gonna install a blade holder. So that's what we're doing in a little while. Other than that, I'm just, as usual, here trying to get caught up. Really need to download a lot of footage off my phone so that I'll have room for more videos. I'm filling it up quick, y'all. And that happens when you have to do retakes sometimes. But, yeah, let's go ahead and bounce over this screen. We're assembled. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. All right. That threshed apple that you were telling me about, I just noticed the comment. Let me get the comments up over here, don't I? Yeah, I like some apple. No double feedback. No double feedback. I like some apple flavored things. I would think out of everything, maybe Mountain Dew would be a likely candidate for it, just because it already has kind of that, weirdo fruit flavor already. Do the dew. I don't hit the dew every so often. Maybe like once a month I'll hit the dew. I kind of like mellow yellow better than the, but I'm going to try that if I ever see it. I've discovered there's one thing that irritates me, right, with Coke, since we were talking about Coke. Standard 12-ounce can. There are a few gas stations that only sell those stupid tall cans, right? So, aside from the specialty Cokes, like the Midnight or whatever it was, there is a particular flavor in a 12-ounce can of Coke. And when you make it even a little bit bigger, all right, totally changes the flavor. I don't know, I guess it probably would. I don't know if it would or not. But when you go big, it just ain't right. Just ain't right, And also, it doesn't fit in my can holder thing, so the top of it gets warm. Thank you, Ken Nixon. I appreciate that. Trying to unfudge. Okay, well, let's get back on the comments. Appreciate that little funding there. Yes, we have been giving all of our money. We have no money this month because we've been giving it all. We're up to like $500 so far with the post office. So thank you. Make sure and hit that thumbs up. It always helps. If you're here, chime in, which means you're subscribed. And that's pretty cool. Anyway, Rune, Miko Wolf, Dana Reed, Nate G. What's up, Nate G? Pocket Women, good day to you. What, I'm looking tired. Am I? Well, it has been a busy week, and I've been trying to do overtime with videos and then getting them edited and all that. And, eesh. It's a little frustrating, but I'm enjoying it so far. The only problem is I wanted to do, I'm kind of like stuck, like literally after this live, or during this live, we're going to try to find a Quickset lever handle, because those have a little special mechanism that actually is usually pretty popular videos. But for the life of me, I don't know if I even have one, because most of the time those things are just, you know, trashed and they get recycled. So unless I have one in the bottom of one of the recycle bins, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a lever handle. So I may have to skip straight to Smart Key. But then we can go to Wiser. What do y'all think? Post in the comment section. Should I do Wiser or Schlage next? I mean, technically Schlage would be more area-wide popular. I think I should go Schlage and then go Wiser. It's probably what I'm going to do. Because, you know, there's the F-Series Schlage, there's the A-Series Schlage, D-Series, which you don't really run across except in old houses. And their corresponding deadbolts. Really, that's only like, what, one, maybe a 3-part? Yeah, I think I'll go that way, because it's that's about 3 videos, I think. If I decide to do a D, you very rarely see a D, but that's also one of the ones that may be a little trickier for some people. I don't know. Probably go Schlage. I'm thinking I'll go Schlage. And then Wiser. Because it's weird how Wiser is area popular, like Canada and Mississippi. Okay, why? Somebody mentioned the reason why. Something about French roots or something. I don't know. Anyway, Pocket Women, good day. Black Piggy Engineer, what's up? Robert Lacey, what's going on? Ken Nixon, thanks again for that earlier. Pete Zinner, what's up? Robert Patton. Daniel West, Night Owl, and Rune, of course, in the house. Appreciate the mods for being here. We didn't think West was going to be here, but maybe he got off from his duties for a minute. 150 Lock Force members. Actually, we're over that. We're floating around 170, we think. Kim has a bunch more. We've got a bunch more packages going out. I don't know if you're going to be one of the chosen ones or not. We did try to. What we did on the mailing of the packages, right, is last time we had been ordering stickers in the 50 and 100 counts, and then so we had to pick and choose last time, and there were some people that were left off. So we took those people that were left off, those printed labels, and we assigned them to the first being mailed out, as well as some of our donors, and then some of our donors are also going to get special packages. So some of you may actually get 2. And then we have international, where we had to decide. We couldn't really send the pins to all of our international, but we did send, so we do have some. Okay, that's a nice butterfly dress. We do have some internationals, mostly the y'all who are here always get actual packages. But yeah, it's coming down to a picky and choosy thing. We've been ordering 150, and then I just bumped it up to 200 stickers. So you get what you get. You'll get. Somebody will get something one day. Purple envelopes for the domestics. You should see the receipts, though. Yeah, and international. Right? Yeah, it may actually end up being a Christmas present for some internationals. But yeah, talk about some CVS receipts. It's like you can do this and it'll like roll across the floor. Post office is not happy with that. I'm sure they're happy with their numbers because of that. 103 in Northern California. Yeah, I mentioned this on Twitter the other day. Wranglestar, I don't know if y'all watch his YouTube, but he was like, it's going to be a scorcher today at 80. I think he's up in like Idaho or somewhere like that. I giggled. I had to comment on that. 80. That's dang near fall time for us. What two colors best represent Lock Force? I'd have to say OG red guy, that red color on him, and blue, just because that's my favorite color. That's why red and blue were the first two Lock Force guys. Hey, Steven's Eyes, what's up? Anthony, what's going on? Mr. Skinner. Brian, what's up? AZ Sky King. Sky King is very busy outside, y'all, so my attention's a little bit out there with, here, I'll show you while I'm reading over them. So, okay, go back to the comments, Jason. Slimo, bro, what's up, firefighter? Driving through Minnesota to North Dakota. So it's up there, 80 degrees where you're at, firefighter. 79 in North Carolina mountains. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. What's up, Jay? Mr. Hooligan, what's going on with you? Who else have I missed? Gumby, what's up? You know, we get jealous of y'all's seemingly low temperatures up north here in the south, but we're also, we clutch our pearls when it snows and when y'all show pictures of snow. So it's a 50-50 thing. Pete's Coffee. Oh, my comments just freaking rolled on me. Dang it. Dang it, Jason. It's like a green Jolly Rancher for the threshed apple. Glass bottle Coke. Yeah, we're talking about Cokes there. Hop Skippity got your swag. Yay! James Randolph and Ken got theirs. Schlag first is what y'all came up on. I could have used a poll, I know, right? I should have used a poll, dang it. But it looks like mostly everybody says Schlag. That's a wiser choice. Ha ha! Oh, funny. Funny, wiser choice. I like that. We don't need no Sting Apollo, just spares anyway. I think we're going Schlag. I think that'll be easier. Because actually Wiser has more like 5 to 6 videos. Even though new Wiser is Quickset, so I can pretty much narrow that down into a brief topic. You know. Yeah, it'd be mostly F in the B series. Well, there's old F and then there's new F, and I can cover that in one video. And you know, around here, you say D was mostly commercial, but D is on a lot of houses around here. I can immediately count off the top of my head 10 houses around our area where D is on the doors, especially the ones that have the center doorknob. Those were mostly D. And then the 5-inch were mostly D as well. And I can easily, thinking right now, just scanning through, I can count at least 10 over here, probably half a dozen in this neighborhood. So I don't know. I guess that'll, you know, we're eventually going to get to light commercial anyway. Maybe that'll cover that end of it. Access Locks, what's up? +1 to what Gumby said. I missed what. Yeah, California mostly now Quickset. Oh, you're here till halftime, Wes. All right, I thought you were gone the first half. Nate G got your purple envelope yesterday. Yay! I used up all the tracking numbers for the day. Probably did. Winter tires. Get your D off other people's doors. Yeah, funny. You're still running winter tires because they won't last another winter, so I'm going to wear them out before. What's a winter tire? What the heck is that? We got tires and we got mud tires. And if it ain't a tire or a mud tire, it's stupid. We ain't got no winter tires around here. I bet our mud tires beat your winter tires. Need mud tires for the van. Let's go grab the camera, even though it was carefully set up in that one little area. Let's We'll look outside real quick, see what's going on. Yeah, I really wish I could change the telephoto setting from here. That screws up the camera. Actually, we'll go out front. I'll show y'all what's going on. Let's move it away, because what happens is when it's streaming and I move it, it freaks out. So I'll be right back. We don't want to freak it out today. Very carefully move it here. Be right back. For some reason, that's as high as it'll go. Let's see if it freaked out. Freaked out. Access locks asking accent about Square. We do use Square. It does build a customer database, but we haven't really implemented that per se. Having dreaded issues. Got to go 93 octane. I've been staying 89. I've been feeding mine 89 for the duration. It hurts right now for sure, but I'd much rather it be running on a little bit better gas anyway. Winter tires are like mud tires? Chevrolet, dude. You would know, I guess, right? Name fits. Name checks out. Take your mud tires, metal spikes already around, so you have winter tires. This way to tell them about tire chains. Those are funny. You know what no freaking tire chain is. I wouldn't even begin to know how to put one on. Or couldn't even fathom driving on one. We do have a huge police presence right now, if you missed that. So they're having a Capital City Pride event. Not a parade, it's just an event. Where they have I don't know, I saw them setting up some stuff earlier. It's like beer coolers and stuff. And if we directed our attention the other way, we would probably see protesters. Shouldn't be paused. Yeah, that's a 1, 2, 3. It's going all the way up the center lane right there is the police. And It is hot, so it's mostly died off, but if you can see those little pop-up tents, I think that's CNN or maybe one of the local stations. But we've had like all the media, not just local. We've had Washington Post, we've had all the media here for the past 2 days now. And it was crazy this morning, y'all. I mean, I knew it was coming, but it's our women's clinic down the street. The only one in Mississippi, who is now going to be closed in 9 days. Mississippi has a trigger law in effect, so that once that decision came down yesterday on the Roe versus Wade, Mississippi's trigger law takes effect, and they only have 10 days before they have to close, we'll say. So it's all part of that nonsense. Just the daily Saturday stuff, just way more media on top of it. How's everybody doing that running mobile shops? Kind of happy that I'm still running a trailer that I can unhitch when not in use. AZ Sky King had a mini insurrection in Phoenix at the Capitol. Yeah, I woke up and I watched some videos, and yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, heck, I even saw over in Europe somewhere. Maybe it was Paris, I think. Had a huge protest about it too. Getting close to politics, yeah, I know. We're gonna get off that topic. Oh, here comes one of the news crew. I wonder which station he's with. Is that a fancy camera? No. Is that a I can't tell right now. Yeah, it is a fancy camera. Let's just say there's a lot of expensive cameras in the area today. He looks like the WAPT dude. I want that camera. That's like $100,000 camera right there that he's carrying. I want that camera. Wouldn't know what to do with it, but I was actually about to bring the camera back to the back, but we'll spy on the restaurant guys. How about that? Go out and interview a broadcaster. They come stick their cameras in our face all the time. I want to get one of those fake. Actually, I guess I could get a real one. I've got one of the mobile mics has the ability to connect up to an actual mic, but those things are expensive. Heck, the tripods are like $10,000, which I guess if you have a $100,000 camera, you better have a serious tripod for it, right? That only makes sense. What are they doing over there? Just cleaning? Yeah, they're just cleaning. Oh, go F yourself, bro. Hope you trip and fall over something. Anyway, I didn't just say that out loud. Oh, we got a sun glare. Hey, you got that same sun glare that I got. That's what I deal with every day, y'all. Let's go telephoto. You want to telephoto and see if we're going?
About 75% of your walk is actually in the tunnel.
I'm sure they're thrilled. They would be thrilled if they knew that I was. Oh yeah, clean it up. That is a weird way to be wearing your shirt, man. $10K tripod and it still falls over. One of our local newscasters about 8 months ago got like almost hit by a car. They were filming and knocked over the camera and the tripod, and I think it crashed into their news truck. And it's funny because I'm friends with the head photographer, which if you're the head photographer at a news station, you're pretty much in charge of the news station. He was like, yeah, I sent him a message. I was like, yo, I guess you get to go shopping, huh? Because once the tripod gets run over by a car, even if there's no seemingly damage to it, just the fact that a $10,000 tripod got hit by a car kind of makes it, you know, they can't really probably use it, even if it doesn't look like it's broken. How many others? They're actually really good at cleaning stuff across the street. The news may not be doing live reports because it's actually, you know, with it being in the middle of the day, it's actually, they're just kind of timid. Like, they've all gone somewhere else. I'm sure they're probably around there trying to get into the event. But there's been numerous mentions of Mississippi just because of the law that we have on it. I'm surprised they have enough water pressure to do that, honestly. You're not supposed to be using a lot of water right now. Tired of losing my AC, y'all. Okay, let's go around here. Somebody hit me with the whiteboard, his whiteboard skills. I'm talking like y'all can hear me. Let me go ahead and switch over to the mobile mic. Alright, boom, main cam, and we will get connected with, oh, you know what I do, that's why I didn't know, we noticed last week that the volume was going kind of down. So it is time to change the batteries on the mobile mic, maybe, before I plug it in. Yep. Oh, it's low. I got a question. Do y'all recycle your batteries in your area? The regular batteries? Even the websites say it's mostly safe to throw them away. But we go through so many. I saved mine up. There's only one battery place around here that'll take them. Home Depot and stuff don't because these leak. They don't want the liability of it. And there's only one, like an independent battery place. But I've always wondered if they just throw them away. You know, like they pretty much probably have to pay to get them disposed of. So I've always wondered if they just chunk them in the garbage after you leave. But I sometimes take 400 or 500 of those batteries in at a time. When I do take them in. Okay, we are going to go ahead and do a check. We're going to switch over to the mobile mic right here, and the other mic is off, so we now have a mic switch. Looks a little low. Let me see. Yes, it is. It is 100%, so we're bumping it to 297%. Right now, we just jumped up to 297%, so hopefully that is a little bit better. It looks like it's going where it needs to be. So there we go. Give me a mic check on that at 297%. I know it started off a little weak, but it should be better now. and I'll drag the camera the rest of the way around so that we can check out where our counter is. As I mentioned in the title, this is kind of just a, it's kind of a funny, because you know what I do on Saturdays is besides filming is sort, but that is part of keeping your area straight, just like me, perfectionist. I got to have everything spotless around here, so we're going to focus in on that. I'm going to train you properly as a residential locksmith to keep your area clean, because you'll all know that I keep my areas spotless. Check, good. Still a little low, but better. Maybe we need to go to 299%. Let's go to 299% instead of, well, you know, I think it doesn't go over 300%. Let's go to 401%. 401%. I don't even know if that's going to stay that way or something weird's going to happen. 401% right now. I don't know if that actually changed the volume or not, but I can't turn it up. It's like it's already as loud as it can be. Okay, there's a little volume. Maybe oh, that got a little loud. Oh, okay, maybe 401% is not that great. I'll try to refrain from using the hammer around everybody, but let's check. Last time yep, see, when I do 401%, it bounces back down. We can't go over 298%. All right, 298%. If you go, what are you yelling at, bro? Oh, no. Aw, y'all didn't get to see the puppy. Y'all didn't get to see the puppy. Now you're never going to get to see the puppy. $401 sounded normal because it kicked it back down. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, good. Let me check it one more time. Just see. See, yeah, it stays at 298%. So I think it's a 300% thing. I can't go over 300. So we're just going to go 298. And let's see, somebody else just joined in. Police driving by. Ronald, what's up? Dave A, I did not see you earlier, I don't think. Spotless, no graphite anywhere around here, that's right. No puppies for you. Oh, Target. A friend of mine was supposed to make time to come in, and I was going to let him shoot regrets, but we could, if you really want to, try out the laser sight. I hadn't sighted it in on that yet. I don't know how the laser sight works exactly. Thank you, Gumby. Yeah, y'all recycle alkaline batteries? Appreciate that. $5 for batteries. Gumby rocks. How could I have missed the puppy? I know, right? Well, he was kind of hiding it. Oh look, our new board's still sitting there. Bear a fit of any locks because we haven't decided which one to go with yet. Y'all could help me put on, I guess we'll just do that smart key. We'll put on that smart key thing and talk about that. Ugh. We'll do that. You want to shoot the gun? Or not the gun. I didn't say the G word. The regrets, we could shoot it, I guess. I mean, it doesn't sound like it'd be very much fun, but I guess we could. Still need to test the laser sight before we deploy it into true action. But I also don't want to put another hole in my pegboard. It's not something I want to deal with this week again. Can you want to explain the money thing to me? Oh, it's just people being great and donating to the cause, donating for mailing. We always appreciate that. a few weeks ago, I added the super thanks, and they do take a portion of it, but it's not a huge portion. There's some people that take like literally half of it, so luckily it's not that. But yeah, it's all gone to the USPS this month. This month, Poof. So that's what that's about. Just break some stuff. We're just gonna we'll shoot it one time. How about that? Yeah, I saw your video earlier, Gumby, on the everybody on the Titan. This is gonna be a train wreck. It's the only known planet with cats. That is true. That is true. Yeah, I mean we can do that, I guess. Load it up with donut holes. Let's go over here. Oh! Okay, y'all know what happened last time. I'm gonna walk in front of the camera a few times just to make sure. Yeah, the Quickset's still on the old board too. You know, I'm looking at my video here, and I guess I can't. I guess it's because you can't donate to yourself. But I'm watching the video on my mobile comments section, and I don't have a button on there to thank myself. That's kind of weird. I guess it for the pay board repair. Thank you, Night Owl. Appreciate that. In the bottom right hand corner of chat. That's where it is. Okay, so that's the difference. On the regular videos, it's in that top bar. And really, I put it on there just to encourage people who are like, "Hey, you saved me $100 from replacing my Quickset handle set." It's really for those people. It's like, okay, I saved you $100. How about you toss some money into the pot? Anyway. That's for the regular people. That's for the muggles, y'all, not for y'all. Let's knock this bad boy out. I still have not replaced the thingies here. I'm sure that was loud in your ear. Didn't expect it to come on. Sorry about that. Warning, headphones. Jason, what the heck are you doing? Pump, pump, pump it up. Pump, pump, pump it up. This is not the best solution for this. Okay, what y'all think? We're good? Is the camera okay? There go all the police. Where are they going? Don't look at what I'm doing. Was the camera okay, y'all? I hope it was. It looks a little glitchy. A little late on the headphone warning. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Okay, here we go. What you think? dead center? Or should I draw a bullseye? There it is. I mean, it worked. Really didn't give me a spectacular result though, did it? Like we need an indicator of some kind. Let me think. It did have a nice satisfying thump. Got a little kick to her. So let me figure out what we could. Yeah, eye protection. The cops were just walking by when I was toting that around. Toolbox. Sheet of styrofoam so you can see the dent. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Skinner. I appreciate that. You rock. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with. I don't want to use my poster board over here. I guess I could. Yeah. It's already effed up, right? Okay. Tape. Where'd the tape go? Dang it. Safety goggles, Where'd the safety go? Okay, now we can for real test the accuracy once I find my safety goggles. Hey Jeff, what's up? What's up? Oh, mark the current hits. Yeah, good point. But we know. Hold on, let me switch cameras. Don't forget to switch cameras before you shoot it, Jason. Oh, you know what? Let's go split screen. And let's let it get caught up. Yeah, and this is why Kim is not here. You think pins over the... Well, we can do one more lock cylinder and we can do pins. How about that? Buckshot, or slug and then birdshot. All right, we'll just make sure those cameras are working and we'll... I'm trying to think of something funny to make up. I don't want to offend anybody, so I'm not gonna. I can't think of dipping in graphite. It'll mark it. Feeling much better. It is kind of. Yeah. Let's go ahead and pull these cameras back down. Hold up. Sorry, we're not gonna be able to do that with a stable feed. We want to see the true whack, don't we? We don't want all that extra interference with the cameras and such, so let's make sure that's okay. It looked like it was But yeah, we don't want that to happen. Okay, I'm gonna walk in front of the camera again. See if that cleared it up. Let the computer take a little moment to rest. Okay, I guess I can go fill up regrets. Regrets. Did we already drop the bullet or the, no we didn't. Okay, should be good feed on the camera there. Everything looking good. Uh-oh. Well now, come on now. SE lock and key. Good. We don't provide that service. No, sir. Fix your phone, man. Oh, we are leaking pretty quick. Let me top that back off. Nope, sorry, not quick. There we go. All right. Okay, don't worry about what I'm doing, police. Actually, I don't really care. Oh, it's a little tight. What's going on there? That's a little tight too. There we go. Ready? Ready, 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 ready. Let me step back a little bit. I'm gonna step way back. I'm behind the door now. Right in the nose. Right in the schnonker. Wow. Okay. That wasn't good at all. How am I gonna get? Wow, that was way off too. Okay, hold up. We have a catastrophe up front, y'all. Hold on. Hold the regrets. Hold on. All right. I kind of did a thing here. So what happened there, right, was it came all the way back over here and hit Jason. I'm sorry, making y'all dizzy, aren't I? Let's go inspect this. And this is why you wear safety goggles, Jason. Shoot. I will be right back with you. Let me pick these up off the floor because they are white and the floor is not totally clean. We may get to give away a box of reduce the price. Now 10 cents cheaper. They may have a little bit of dirt on them. Apologies. And see, what I'm really concerned about though is my computer is right under that. That could have been potentially very bad. Potentially. Very, very bad. And there's a glass cabinet right here as well. So it and the mobile comment section as well. So it hit this, which knocked this forward. And which in turn knocked that over. And then went over here somewhere. So let me go in the back here. Ow. I don't know where the mortise cylinder went, y'all. Plus, not to mention the fact that there are really big plate glass windows. Okay, so that's a bad backer board. It's not my fault necessarily, y'all. That's the board, the backer board. I had literally nothing to do with that, literally. So I'm gonna assume that one day we'll find mortise cylinder up front here. Dang it, Jason. Go back to what you were supposed to be doing. Y'all help me figure this out. Looks like the camera froze. No, maybe not. Y'all didn't see that. Yeah, I'm like, whoa, there's like literally, I don't know how that happened because that box is behind it. I think it ricocheted from the wall right there, y'all. That's that could have been bad. You need a bipod. I do need a bipod. Camera was too zoomed in. Crazy. I just want to know where the dang cylinder went. Yeah, the Houdini. It literally could have hit that iPad pretty easily though. But I don't think it did. I think it literally bounced off the wall and then hit the box from behind because it was kind of pushed forward. Furniture pad. A hole in my window. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna have to remember that. Food for thought, Jason. Next time you decide to shoot regrets, we're not shooting birdshot right now, especially against that backer. And I'm glad, honestly, that I found that out now. Thank you, everybody, for helping me discover that it's a bad idea to put regrets in the hands of some person who is not familiar with regrets and have them shoot at that. So it's good that we learn this now, right? Oh, the media. Off the ceiling. Yeah, and I've actually thought about that. I would really hate for it to hit one of those lights. I'll have to check the security cameras later and see where it went. because we do have one facing this way, so it had to have like glanced off of something here. I'm not seeing anything moved around here by any means, so I don't know. Hey, you want to check out a screwdriver there? Check this guy out. We're gonna throw in a screwdriver video soon, but we're about to get back to that. But check this guy out. This is funny. I think I'm going all in. We're gonna have a vessel screwdriver video because this guy, I really like this guy. And I showed off that other one the other day, which is now in my truck serving faithfully. Are we in a autofocus? Now this guy, yeah. And I got the 4x100. 100 is 4-inch. And I just discovered a 75, which is a 3-inch. And I'm definitely going to get it, but I like that. Are we manually focusing right now? No, we're auto-focusing. What's wrong with you, camera? Look at that sweet guy. 4mm is where it's at, y'all. But you just can't tell things on Amazon when you're at midnight and you can't sleep and you're clicking on buy it now through Amazon. You can't really tell. I was like, ooh, it's purple. It's a number 2 Phillips, and it's purple. Same build as that number 1 that I got. This is the 100mm or the 4-inch. It is. I mean, I kind of like it. It's kind of weird. I don't know what it's. I don't know if I would carry this or not because it's so top heavy. Like, back pocket style. But for workbench, I like it's purple. I think it's just because it's purple I like it. Could have hit me. The lock force light. Yeah, it could have easily have taken out the lock force light. If I put a sticker that says adult use only, I can never touch it again. Some ping pong balls. Yeah, I've got a barrel that would probably hold a ping pong ball. Or the little float things, but they destroy so quickly. Luckily, they're only $1 for a bunch of them. But that star right there made me giggle when I got it. I was like, I wasn't really expecting that, but it's like some kind of Texas Cowboys bling or something. That's what it reminded me of. I was like, it's like a Texas screwdriver. So. But this guy, I'm really excited about this, and I'm really excited about getting the 3-inch one in too. I like that tip. That tip looks like it would be perfect for Adam's Right. Let's go check. Let me find Adam's Right, and then we'll go check. Here's one. For all you Americans that wonder if 4 not narrow enough. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. Oh, it's just a little bit too wide. And when I say wide, if the screw is recessed in the hole, the 4 cannot get down in that recess. It stops. Yeah, I mean, you can knock a little bit off the edge and make it a 3.6. So we need a 3.7.5 driver. Dad, blast it. So close. I guess I'll order the 3mm. Yeah, I wish there was a 3.5. There really needs to be a 3.5. I couldn't find one under Vessel. There may be others out there, but the Vessel brand seemed to skip from 3 to 4, while 3.5 would be phantasmal for a locksmith. 4mm, not so much. Shoot. Okay, here's a question for the day, right? Y'all need to help me decide. Well, the 3mm I have in the Wera is, yeah, that's I believe that's the 3mm or the, yep. Or the, I think that's an 1/8 inch. See, 3mm is just a little bit too, it's like a little bit too skinny. It works fine, but I feel like a little extra oomph in there by being like 3.5mm would work better. However, that handle shape, it's not for me. I've tried it with the number 2 Phillips. I've tried it with the bigger ones. It's just not for me. I'm not fond of that handle shape right there. But 3.5mm would be perfect. I doubt very seriously any screwdriver company is going to make 3.5mm just so the few locksmiths that order it'll be peas. See you, dang it, Wes. Have a good one. Enjoy the heat. I mowed last weekend, so I don't have to mow today. Now, y'all, we gotta figure out what to do here, y'all. All right, what I want to do, right, is put my cutter wheels on the top right corner of that board. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. Hey, Ian, what's up? Trying to figure out the best way to do it. So y'all help me think about this. What I want to do, right, is I found this piece of cut off brass that had regular standard 1/4 inch threads. Oh, we're on manual. Get off manual, go to, uh-oh. Hold up, we got a camera freeze here. Okay, let's let that reset. I had to reset the camera, y'all. No. Push it off the floor. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about yet. Y'all understand. You'll understand in a second. Okay, I think we're back. Yep, we're back. Wheels. Here's what I'm wanting. I want this guy poking out right here so that I can slip my wheels on it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and mark the area for the wheels first with a Sharpie. We have to drill the hole, so that's all something we got to do regardless of how I bolt it. I want to go with this because while, yes, it's probably not going to hurt the wheel to have metal. Brass is softer, no threads on it, so when I slip this on there, it's not running, you know, it's not scratching the hub up much. This is actually my preferred way to do it. Now, I do have a 1/4 inch by 20 die. I could thread this further up, but then tighten it down so that there's a nut on this side and that side so it'll hold it up. But what I don't want is the nut sticking up. I don't want the interference right there. When I drop a cutter on it, I want it to just be resting on that and not on the nut. So they do make threaded inserts that would be perfect for this, but I just don't have one right now. I don't have one of those here. So, and I know you're yelling a whole bunch of different stuff, but basically I'm working with what I have to work with. And right now that is this bolt washer and nut. And then I'm going to grind this into kind of a dull point so that it'll beep. And this is definitely going to be long enough to hold these spare wheels. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that, and then I'm going to go look at the comments and see what y'all think. I think if it's sticking up, I don't want it in the very far corner, but maybe like right there. So right there. Yeah. Boop. All right. So my first inclination is to just drill a hey.
How you doing?
What can we help you with?
Did you make a copy of this key?
No, we don't do those.
No.
We don't cut customer supplied either. Probably gonna have to check with the A1 during the week.
A1?
Yeah.
What is that?
Another locksmith in Jackson.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Thank you. No, we're not gonna cut your Honda key, bro, that you ordered off eBay. Okay, you're moving. I was about to say, I know you're not about to leave your car like that. So what I was thinking is just drill the hole a little bit smaller, right? And like kind of force that through. And then glue it. You were just typing threaded insert. I have threaded inserts, but I don't have any 1/4 inch interior threaded inserts. It'd be perfect, yeah. But I don't have a need. I never have run across a need for a 1/4 inch. I use threaded inserts for like 832, 632, but I've never had a need for the 1/4 inch version. And I was kind of thinking, I was trying to rack my brain on like maybe the Adams Wright push paddle. Insert things, but that wouldn't work either, I don't think. I'm seeing what these people are doing out here, because he was sure generous in giving away that 15-minute parking spot. I guess they're dropping something else. A dowel rod. Yeah, I've got plenty of dowel rods I could do. If you could turn the base down a bit, maybe a 1028 or 1032, you wouldn't need a second nut. Use the old safe down spindle. Yeah. See, with the locksmith, you got to use block stuff. I first started thinking, you know, double cylinder deadbolt screw or something like that. Yeah, even if we had a machine, I wouldn't cut customer supplied keys. What brand phone mount is that I have? Right there? That is a Best Buy, I think. One of the ones at Best Buy. So that way I could spin the, could I rivet it with some kind of extended rod? I think I really want to start with just the whole brass rod theory. And I think if I put it up in there and then just drizzle some glue down in it, it would be all right, right? Because I mean, those are framing wheels, and it's very rare that I actually change them. So, hey, Boxcar Jerry, what's up? Yeah, it's the red clip. I think it's a Best Buy. Like if you go to the Best Buy website and look up phone mounts, it's the I can't even remember the name of it, but it's from Best Buy. Press fit into a slightly diameter. Yeah, thread the wood and use epoxy. I guess I could thread the wood and go down. That's what we'll do. Since it only has this little bit of thread, I don't have any taps in here, y'all. They're all in the truck. I may have some. Let me go in the back and look. Let's figure out the hole size first. That's what we need to do. Hole size. We are now embarking on a monumental task to do one simple little thing that'll change my life forever. And we first have to find a hole gauge. I guess I could use the drill index for that. But we're going to be official here. Nope. Nope, I don't have a hole gauge either. Figures. Figures. We're going to go 12 volt, y'all. Well, it stands to reason it's 1/4 inch. Since it's 1/4 inch threaded, right? Well, that may be perfect. It's a little bit bigger than 1/4 inch. We're going to go 1/4 inch hole. And then we're just going to thread it and glue it. How about that? Switch cameras. This actually will clear up a lot, because once I do this, it'll yeah, that's another thing I could do, is just put that nut in there, drill a little bit bigger hole on the underside, and screw it into the nut. That's what I'll do. Caliper. Good point. We're not using no stinking caliper. We're just going to go for it. We don't need no stinking measurements, do we? I hate MDF so much. And that's that. I think we're going to need a big old fat 1/2 inch. Nope. Big old fat 3/8. I don't have any step drills in here either, y'all. Huh. All of them are in my truck. Another part of this is I'm relocating all my lubricants now. They were all sitting right there. I want to be careful with this. Hey. Okay, that's not going to work. Hold up. You got to go a little bit bigger than that, which means I got to dig in all my specialty bits here. That's it. That's it right there. Okay, let's give it a try. Brass rod. We do need to grind it though real quick. Let's go grind it. Hey, no! Stop screwing around with the camera, Jason. Hey, there's the floor. And I guess I need to find my eyeball protection too. Mute. I think I still may need the glue. I remembered that I was muted. Wait, hold on, mute again. I think we're definitely gonna have to use the glue. That's I need a press, don't I? No, that's not gonna work. I guess I need to go look at the comments. What you think, y'all? I think I should just go glue. I do have just real glue. I guess I could just use that. I kind of would like to have that backer nut on the backside though. We have just enough 5-minute epoxy to do this. Did y'all see that? That's cat-like reflexes right there, yo. Cat-like reflexes. I'm coming back here to get a stir stick for the glue. We're just gonna glue it. I don't even think we need the backer nut because this epoxy is some real deal stuff. So what I'm gonna do is just put a piece of tape on the back like so. And fill it in, right? And it's 5-minute epoxy show. Should be ready to go in a few minutes. Wait. We are, oh yeah, here's news. Here's interesting news. We're changing color schemes, y'all, on our keys. We are about to add a bunch of new colors to our key brackets. I know y'all probably don't care, but I figured I'd throw that out there. That's where that guy is. These things were, you know, they were a fad when they first came out. Who bought one of those? Who fell for it? Hey, where'd my brass rod go? Oh crap. There it is. Nope. 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 Hold up. I hate adhesives, y'all. I don't know about y'all. I know LPP doesn't like super glue, or super glue doesn't like him. The reason why I didn't shove it in there with it on the sides, because then it would just like all run out. This way, I'm hoping that most of it actually gets down in the hole instead of runs out. Oh, no! Great. There's going to be adhesive all over the place now. Actually, I'll show y'all something once we get this glued in. It's kind of funny. When I was using this to build regrads, I dropped a little bit on the ground over here. And it'll be here forever. Hate adhesive. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Got to give it to that adhesive. It does work. It faux show works. All right, let me wipe my fingers off. And we'll let that dry. And I have a new wheel thing. So here's my new adhesives container. Right there. There's the work on the workbench. That I started off over there actually. So it's actually much cleaner than it was a minute ago. How much super glue likes LPP? Yeah. The golden acorn. A little piece of metal screwed under the nut would have been so clean and reversible. Oh, yeah, probably. It's probably not going to be reversible. We can always cut it off with the grinder, right? I feel pretty confident in that adhesive. I think it's okay. We'll see. It really needs 24 hours to cure, so we're not going to manhandle it too much right now, but I think it'll be okay for the moment. Mercedes out here has been here for a while. Get them made and shit. Oh, for those of y'all who don't know what that thing is, yeah, I'll show it back off. See ya, Torch. So this little guy is so you can do this. For those of you who don't know what this guy is. Boop. Boop. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. It is basically like a miter gauge you'd see in the carpenter world. And for this little task, we need a little flat head. And basically, you have to push in all the sections there. And tighten that down. I think they still sell these, y'all. Oh shoot, moved them all out. Oh shoot, that side came open. It's not great. See, there's a gap right there. I mean, it's not the best thing ever made for sure, but for rough checking of keys, I guess. You know, that's the theory. Oh, it's a Quickset key! Ha ha! Who would have ever thought it? Oh, so yeah, that's that. Used it like once and never used it again. 20-something odd years ago. Oh, you know what? We can check out something. We do have a antique lock here, y'all. Let's check this guy out. Yeah, you could use it as an impressioning tool for pancake locks. Absolutely, the other end of it. Maybe. Let's check this out. This is that safe guy that redoes safes. And we have something else here to make a key for. I always get to see oddball things like this. So I'm going to get it open. It just came in yesterday, so let's see what we have today. Probably another one of those stupid little flat. Oh no. ASAP. I have no screws for it either. ASAP. Yay. All right. I guess this will cover the lock portion of this broadcast. Y'all want to see what's inside? See what's inside? I don't know if this guy's really meant. Oh, this looks kind of. I don't know about this, y'all. Oh, it's pained right there. That's gonna be a toughie then. I'm not gonna break that pane. Oh, that's actually going to be a toughie. Look how thick that guy is. That's going to be a few levers up in there. I don't have any. We can check it. Let me see if I have a key that we could use. This one's way too small. Oh, that's super thin too, yo. Bummer. That's going to be kind of tough. And ASAP? Yeah, okay. Okay now. Let's see if we can get a key that will allow us to flip it up to see the wafers on it. And, got to be super thin. And these are all super thick. It's a skinny D-bold key here. Still not skinny enough. Hold up, y'all. Let me try to find a key real quick. Oh, these are all too thick. That's going to be a hitch, a problemo. Because all these keys I've got are pretty darn thick. And it looks like it has to be wide enough to work as well. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay. Shoot. That means I'm gonna have to I could use one of these guys and thin it down. I'm gonna have to thin whatever I have down to fit in this guy. Because even some of the thinner ones that I've got, this is one of the thinnest ones, and it's even a little too tight. It's all too thick. So I may end up having to just thin that guy down for it. I don't know. Future video. It's going to be a straight up impression too, y'all. Because there ain't enough holes to see my stuff in there. Hey, City Light, what's up? Candle smoking impression. Yep, that's what it's going to be. What's the broken quick pull for? That is used to remove a Quickset. Now I'm not sure. Oh, puppies. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna. She's looking right in here. That'd be kind of weird. ASAP stands for absolutely costing more money as possible. Yep. That is exactly it. Okay, 1028 D-ball. My keys are kind of hard to get to back there because my compressor's in the way and my electrical section kind of got temporarily put that way, so I can't, and they're messy as well, so I can't really get to it, especially not in time for live. We're almost at the end of the live, and really haven't done anything besides talk about my new post sticking up, my silly little post that obviously will be in every video from now on. You'll see, you'll be like, I was there when Jason stuck that post in that board. I'm probably gonna hate that and just hammer it out. It is reversible. I'm just gonna hammer it out if I don't like it. Takeaway today is you need a Coke. Yep, Coke's it. This episode is not sponsored by Coca-Cola. Yum. It's a cute little safe lock. Probably got like 10 levers up in there. I had a funny one the other day. I went to do just a plain bit barrel. I've actually got a couple more here. You want to see these? You want to see another one? See, he sends ASAP, but he doesn't know that I've got like 3 of them sitting up here ready to be cut. Here's another one. Much more simple. Much easier. 1 lever, bolt. It's just a matter of cutting down the keys. They chose these keys. It's going to set them back $80 for 2 keys, but and really all I got to do more than likely is just file it down a little bit. But the other day I whooped on my machine, my cutter, and it was like I had to, the blade is dull. I got to buy a new blade. I don't know if the last thing I cut was just too rough on it or what, but now you can tell definitely with the real narrow blades like that it's, so normally I could just cut that on the machine. So I'm actually going to I have to use a file to do it now, you know, but that's not going to take much at all to clear it up. In fact, probably if there is maybe 2 lever, maybe, but I can probably guess if we just trim that, it'll probably turn. No big deal, not even worth a video really. I used to do all those cool videos on these things, but it's like, it's just a 1 lever lock. I'm not really concerned about doing a video on it. You making furniture locks is like Jason making Honda keys. So anyway, I was up. It's in a super fancy neighborhood. It's inside. That's one reason I like furniture keys, is because it's always in an air-conditioned house most of the time. So I get called out, and so the key is supposedly broken in there, barrel key, just like that. For the most part, it was just like that. And they got the piece out. Come to find out, it's a buffet, which is like a cabinet with like drawers and open up doors. They had ordered all right-hand sided locks, and one of the doors was the left-hand side. So you know what they did? Believe it or not, they put it in upside down. When I got there, I made the key, which was me using my 3-inch mini cutoff tool. Love that thing. Used it to cut off the chunkier parts of the key that needed to be cut off. It was only a 1 lever key, so literally all I had to do was cut it down to fit in the keyhole. And went to the last door and tried to stick the key in and realized that the lock was in upside down. It has that little brass escutcheon that's the shape of the key, right? Pressed into the wood. So when a lock is on there upside down, the post of the key, which is the round part, is in the narrow part of the, I can't open this. You can't even put the key past the escutcheon. So she had a key that was a really thin key, and this is the problem with antiques, is the antique dealers find the key that works, and the one he had found was a super thin, little cheesy, dinky key that just happened to work, and it had broken. And the key I made, of course, wouldn't go in upside down because it was too fat. So I had to take one of these keys, like I just showed you, and hand file it down on the sides to make it, instead of being round, make it flat size. But then I realized once I got it in and it went in, then I realized, shit, it's got to be able to turn too. So then I had to take that section of the key and make it so that it would turn. Flipped it open, and then, believe it or not, you can tell when a lock is original. At first I was thinking, how did somebody, this has to be a replacement lock. The varnish seal that the furniture was sealed with was coating the screws. On antique furniture, when you break that screw, you'll usually break the varnish seal. It had actually been there all its life. First time I've ever seen an effed up, nice piece of furniture like that. And like the doors, these doors were like rabbeted doors. So it was a really expensive piece of furniture. I didn't say penis of furniture. Piece of furniture with rabbeted little doors. And they for its whole life it had an upside down lock on it. It was funny. But they also had a Lane cedar chest, right, in the corner on legs. It wasn't just a chest, it was a chest on legs that had the fake front with the fake drawers. And she was like, we need this open too. It came from my grandmother's house. It's been here for like 3 years, and it's been locked, and we've never been able to open it. And I love doing this. So I walk over and I was like, boop. It was Lane cedar chest. It's got pegs, and it's when it closes, it automatically latches shut. And what sticks out, the area where the key is, that says Lane on it. By the way, Lane pulls up your key codes for that. It's always so funny. You walk up and you just press the button and it opens. And it's been in their house for like 3 or 4 years. So I made them a key for it too and charged them, but they were like, we can't believe it's been here for that long and we've never just pushed the button. It's like, yeah, a lot of people don't do that. So, and then I explained, hey, yo, this is a dangerous one with the Lane furniture. A kid can get trapped in there. It was one of the OG ones, so, and they did have kids, and they were like, well, I guess it's a good thing we didn't, nobody ever tried, because we would have never known. I mean, kids like playing hide and seek in there. So luckily that had never happened. But yeah, I thought that was funny. So I sold them a key so that they could lock it and keep it locked from their kids. Just humorous. Oh, 6-foot tall display with all the fancy stuff in there. Yeah, this one had a rose. I'll tell you the one case, and it wasn't my fault. I wasn't there for furniture, but I was there rekeying the house, and this person had these fancy plates that are not, they're like dinner plates, but they're like party plates. So, and they all have this custom design. Some of those plates can be like $400 or $500 each, but really, you can find them at auction for a lot cheaper. So mad about this. Lady had them everywhere, so it was like a minefield. So it halfway wasn't my fault that she had left them all by the doors that I had to rekey. You know, if you're gonna have somebody working in a house and working indoors, you really need to stop being a hoarder with your plates and leaving them all around on the inside in the area, just sitting on the ground. One of them broke, and she hit us for the full retail price, which was like $400 and something. Even though we sent her an email, we're like, hey, there's an auction right here that shows these are clearly like $35 at most. No, we ended up having to pay her like $400 for that piece of crap plate. Ever since then, if I notice that, I always tell the people, you're going to have to move this up immediately. I'm not waiting for you to take your time doing it. I'll go to another door, but I want this up in 5 minutes if you want me to rekey this door. So don't fall into the trap of getting paid. I think it may have been a trap the way they were strategically placed. So don't fall into the trap of that. Still pisses me off. I think I finally threw the plate away. I kept the plate for a while thinking, I just paid $500 for this thing, or $400. Yeah. Made me so mad. Still makes me mad. Make the key $950. Well, we had already charged her for the house thing. And honestly, I probably could have gotten away. Other than the fact that I think it was a trap. It's a trap! And she would have physically gone and counted. I may have totally been able to be like, but I brought it to her and I was like, look, this was in the way. Yeah, I got scammed. So what did we do? We charged her the regular price and told her we'd pay for the cost of the plate, and she came up with like the most ridiculous price, that it could possibly, full retail, knowing full well she probably paid $50 for it. Anyway, that's it. What is it? It's 12:57. It's the end of Saturday Live. We didn't do crap today, y'all. It's okay. Sometimes we just don't do crap. We got a shaft, right? We've got a brass shaft. Let me go check it. Go check it before we sign off. Oh. Yeah. We'll show you the backside of it. Y'all never got to see the backside. And then we'll go. It's still a little tacky. Now that side's gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to paint it now. Okay, you make yourself. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Make your damn self. Make your damn self. DIY yourself your own key. Oh yeah, we did knock stuff over, didn't we? I think her name was a Karen. This was before the days that Karens got popular. Where is the boom. Does that thing work? No. I don't know if you can hear that or not. But thanks for tuning in, everybody, today on season 4, episode 26. The main point of it, the main juju, the main what we had to talk about was organization, and we didn't do that really. We just put a brass shaft in a door and a thing, and yeah, I'm going to finish cleaning the workbench now, because as a residential locksmith, you are responsible for keeping your area spotless. I don't want to see one iota of key shavings by your key machine. You should have plenty of time to keep it spotless, just like we do here. So that's that. Let's go to the saddest screen of all. Saddest screen. All right, there. A short of the what happened, or wait, what am I doing a short of? Ian is right. Jason should do a short. And CCTV footage of the lock shooter. Okay, I'll see what comes up. Those cameras don't like really quick motions, so we'll have to see what comes up for sure for it. It may not actually show anything, because the only real camera I've got facing this way is up front. It'll definitely see it get knocked down. We used to have one there. Probably would have hit that one. Those all face that way. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. I'll check and see. If so, if we can get anything out of the video or the CCTV, I'll post it as a short. Or I'll post a community post saying it didn't really show anything. A spotless shop is either shop not busy or they just cleaned up graphite. Oh, I do think it's is that chat really? Yeah, chat really was behind, wasn't it? I do think it's funny when people flame me for, not having a spotless workbench over there. You should get your shavings up after every key. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. I don't think that's even possible around here. Don't talk about CCTV blind spots in a video. No, it's not a blind spot. I mean, it shows everything. You can't get in through the front. There's no blind spots up front for sure. So, yeah, we have no blind spots. We don't. Where it's important, we don't have blind. We even added that counter cam because of that jackass who wanted to change the keys. I guess, let me reword that. A blind spot for a flying cylinder coming from, if you can fly into my shop through the center, along the ceiling, then you may be able to, Spider-Man may be able to break in, but otherwise, you're not going to be able to break in. pinning mats. I hadn't mentioned pinning mats in my in any of my videos, my recent series videos yet, but I'm not a pinning mat. I never have been a pinning mat fan, y'all. I started using the one Dang It Wes got me in my truck, and I very, very much realized why I hate pinning mats. Just put it that way. Especially the one I had, because like you get the pin that drops in the little crack, and like you can't even get it out with a pair of tweezers. I know that company, Lockjaw or whatever, just made one, but I'm not gonna. Sorry, but I'm not gonna buy a pinning mat that's named after that. That was like big fail right there. I know it doesn't mean that, but just the fact that it's named that, big fail. Rename your pinning mat, bro. I may buy one then, but otherwise, no. Got to go replace door and ignition locks on a Kia right now. See, no, there ain't no way unless it's in an air-conditioned garage. The only way I would start doing automotive real heavily again is if I had a shop with a garage that you could pull cars into and it'd be air-conditioned. That's literally probably much the only way I would ever start doing any type of automotive stuff. And even then, it's like most time you have to go to a location. But you know, I've seen a few videos and a few like news things where like there are big time locksmiths that have those garages where you just make people come to you, make tow trucks deliver them. You know, if I really wanted to, you know, buy a piece of property, build a garage, start doing all that. But I don't want to do that. Hire people to do it since I don't want to do it. Garage space is way too expensive. Air conditioning said garage space in the South in the summertime is pretty expensive too, because every time the door goes up, there goes all your AC. So yeah, you'd be spending a ton of money just on power alone. You get them all towed right in front of here. Yeah, see, we're not. This area is not cohesive for that. People get towed out all the time, but it's not a great place because of our angled parking. Because the back end, we don't want to use it for that. That was never really an option. I've had people be like, I still have people bring like motorcycles and stuff on trailers, and they have to park on the street. But yeah, I'd never start doing that again unless I had literally a shop. When you're doing a Lishy at 104 and the sun is brutal, like right in your face, and you can't even see the damn thing, sweat dripping off of you. Yeah. When am I bringing the puppies back to the shop? Frank is due for a visit, but it's too hot. Once it starts getting cooler, we may have a Frank visit. We had Lucy. We had little Lucy back for Father's Day weekend. She came for Father's Day weekend. So we got to play with little Lucy. And Frank's mom walks Frank and Grace a lot and has said that they're going to come, but they usually walk really, really, really early in the mornings. So I probably won't get a Frank. We probably won't get a Frank visit until fall. Or pulling an ignition with all the windows up. Mm-hmm. I had an old high school friend of mine called me the other day, or texted me and was like, I got a friend with a 90 Oldsmobile who lost all his keys. I was like, well, that's nice. I was stupid that they didn't go buy a $2 key. Oh, yeah. Well, can you come do it? I was like, nope. What? It's just an old car. I was like, yeah. I've done them for many, many decades. And many years, couple of decades, whatever. And I don't want to do them anymore. I'm not going to do them anymore. Call somebody that cares. Tell your idiot friend or whoever it was to say he should have bought a $2.50 key before he lost the keys. Not even remotely interested in pulling an ignition out of a GM, 90s model GM. I used to do that so much, and I never want to do it again. And if I don't have to, like I told him, He's like, chicken. I was like, no, not a matter of being chicken. I'm not scared of it. I just don't want to do it. And if I don't want to do it and I don't have to do it, guess what person is not doing it? This one. You love cars and do them in the snowbank. We know you love cars. Some of us love cars, some of us hate cars. I hate them. Well, the police are getting kind of active out here. He's in a different, unique spot. So, I don't know how long that event lasts for, but my throat's getting sore, and I still have some videos that I got to film. So, I guess it's time to go. Did I post the, yeah, I did. We got to disassemble. Like, I'm not opening drunk cars at 3 a.m., and that's quite another thing that I don't do anymore. Did that for years and years for AAA, and I have absolutely no effing desire to do any crap nowadays. All right, switching mics back to that. You hate pulling wire. See, I kind of like pulling wire. I'm kind of like it. You know, that's kind of my thing. I like doing that because once you make it clear with the contractor on site that you're doing what you're doing and you know what you're doing, you know. No cameras, no, not your alarm. I don't like alarm systems, but the access control, the pulling the wire, the holding up 15 red wires and trying to figure out which one goes to what. I don't really like it. It's not like top tier. I'd much rather be like installing a panic device or just, you know, if I could do nothing but one thing, it would probably be commercial. Even though, I do so much residential, and I'm so well known for residential around here, and that keeps us busy as it is. Like last week, it was more like 75% commercial. I unlocked one car for somebody, so 24% commercial. What did I say? 75% residential last week was. 24% commercial and 1% a car. I made a few car keys for people. But that's because crime has spiked here. In the summer, we have a lot of crime issues. And so that's been why the residential side of it. But next week, I've got to go put on 8 lever handles at 2 different locations. They're sitting right there. I've got to go put in a bunch of MX cylinders. I sold all my initial order of MX cylinders. Probably going to make CLK really happy. And I ordered a whole new batch, pretty much the same quantity of your initial order. I ordered a whole new batch of MX cylinders. So I've got like 12 mortise and then like 8 to 10 key and knob. I'm waiting for the 5-pin keys to come in. Room. Keep it to yourself. For the 1-inch cylinders. I got 1-inch cylinders for storefronts. So I got to have 5-pin keys. And they didn't have any, so I'm still waiting for those to show up. But more importantly, the job that I got to do for this MX sale is switching out a couple of cylinders in a Schlage Engage, which the cylinders, we've done a video on the Engage and the one of the other ones where you can use different cylinders, and pulling off some of these the deadbolt push button locks on bathrooms and putting in regular deadbolts. They're wanting to get away. Imagine that. They're wanting to get away from the code access, because you know what? When you have a code and you give the code to one person, it becomes unsecure right then and there. You give it to one person, that person could text somebody. They could text their whole contact list. Oh, hey, I got the new code for the pool. Hey, 5,000 people later. So we told them, you probably need to switch back to keys. So someday you'll be a locksmith. A rake, a hook, and a diamond. Jay, do you install combo locks? you can make a living doing auto, it's always bigger paydays. Rune sent me a Ruco. It definitely does not rake. I've tried. You don't open cars unless you're making keys for it. No, you don't do lockouts. See, yeah, I had my lockout days with AAA. Do I like Promise? I don't use like Promise. It's one I don't use. We have ASA, we have Scorpion or CX5, and now we have MX. All right, it's time. It is way past time. It's 1:15, y'all. We were behind, so we're gonna go ahead and look. Trying to turn off the lock force light with the remote. Doesn't work. I didn't freeze. I'm just holding still. Lock force! Disassemble! Boom. Saddest time of day. When was the last time we cut an ASA? Yesterday we sold, or Thursday we sold 12 to a customer. 12 to 15. I think it was 10 of one of their keys and like 5 of another one. I don't know. I didn't do it. Kim did it. I wasn't here. I didn't have nothing to do with that one. I just know that she told me to order ASA keys because we were running low, and I ordered ASA keys, and then we sold them all. So now we're low again. Because I didn't order enough keys. Now it's official. Yeah. But I hope everybody, thanks David, Mr. T. Thanks everybody for tuning in today, y'all. Next week we'll have some more. We're going to go ahead and probably do the Schlag. Next video will be the Quickset Smart Key. And then Schlag. And then that'll progress into Wiser after that. I'm watching to see what this Capital Place is doing. There's got to be like 8 of them out there right now. All right. Just final look at the comments. Go to the end screen. Do you buy ASA through technical services? Our keys are only through IDN, but you can buy the product from anywhere. I buy ASA from Flake, Acme, a couple other places, but our keys are only through IDN forever. That was actually pre-me. It was actually pre-me. I did add my own after the fact by selling a shitload more ASA, but after the fact, I added my own. What was it, Twin Pro or something like that? Oh, Tom. I kind of got into it with Tom a long time ago. Can't remember what it was about, but kid came from another locksmith and was like, holy crap, you're busy. It's a good thing. Hey, if you're out there doing the work, just stay busy. Just like us, just like Jay, just like Mr. Skinner. Sounds like he's pretty busy too. So, you know, I think the thing with the whole locksmith thing is if people get into it and then they just get tired of doing it or stop doing it. And we do, I'll say, we do turn down, I mean, we turn down all auto calls for the most part, but we're not busy. So, you know, when I'm busy enough throughout the day so that, like, yesterday I had like 3 or 4 house unlocks and then I had to rekey 3 or 4 houses. Had somebody locked in their house. So as long as you're staying busy, you're doing something right, you know. No matter whether or not you're turning down automotive calls. Are you Zuo? Zuo. What the heck is a Zuo? The one thing I hate about the auto locksmith side of it is all the driving. And then one thing I like about the residential side of it for me, this is just strictly personal because we've been here and everybody knows, half of the residential that we do are here or here. It's like literally fairly close by. So it's like I go over there. Some days I'll be like, I can route out my day where I'm going through the same neighborhood and to the same calls, and Kim does a really good job of setting up appointments. So if we have 2 or 3 of the same call in that neighborhood, I'm literally already close by, so I just go to it. So that, you know, and they all pay their own service charge, so it always is fortunate when that happens. But we do have some further out, you know, places that I do have to go, so yeah. We all could be busier, right? I mean, you never want to say you're too busy, but sometimes you are too busy. And it's hot. It's hot. The heat doesn't help, for sure. 3 guys and turned down 31 calls. I'd say we probably turned down, not counting automotive, but I'd say we have to turn down 2 or 3 a day, easy. Just on the, can you come unlock my house, or can you come rekey my house, and because I'm going out of town and I just realized that I forgot to call you a week ago. That kind of stuff. We're like, no, you can schedule it for the next day or what. Yep, pick a business model that suits you and stick to it. That's how you do it. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. We are done for today's Saturday Morning Live. I'm going to go do a video for Quickset and finish cleaning up this nonsense. Let me go poke this real quick. I think my brass shaft is ready. I'll give it another hour. I'll clean up for a while, and then I'll whoop my wheels onto it. I'll post a community post to show off my new brass shaft. Talking about calls, is the phone working today? You know, it is a pretty slow day. Missed calls 20 from yesterday, last night. No. Phone's working, but we've had 20 missed calls. And that wasn't today. That was a bunch this morning, actually. We had a few. But yeah, it's been slow. We didn't have any customers come in or nothing. Kind of slow day today. I guess because of all the events and stuff going on. More than likely. Your last auto job, somebody tried to carjack you. That was funny. You were ready for him. That's another reason. In our area, this ain't the greatest city to be rolling around with a whole bunch of electronic. What's the furthest service call for you? I won't go more than about 25 miles away. And luckily we're centrally located, which covers north about 25 miles, that way about 25, that way about 25. Within about a 25 mile, what do you call that, radius? That way, or that way. In all those areas, the main parts of our city is like, we are literally pretty much centrally located to those apexes. So if you took a circle and drew it around the map out to 25 miles and around, that's about as far as I'll go nowadays. Unless it's government, you know. That's the difference. That's a big difference. Protesters and police blocking the road. Don't break my shaft. I hope I won't break my shaft. Anyway, we're all done. We're out of here, y'all. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and stay tuned for whatever video comes out next. We'll catch y'all next time. What? Yeah, see, lock and key.